day, young adults and my teens. Welcome to Smart Credit for Young Adults. We are covering the episode of Credit 711. If you're the ages between 18 and 25, say 12th grade, freshman year in college, this program is for you. So listen up, folks. We're going to get a packed information here of resources. That's what this segment is going to be covering, by the way. Once again, just so you know, I am not a lawyer. This show is not a legal advice show. So if you need any legal advice, please consult your counsel in your local area. Thank you again for watching. I'm your host, Agnes Genova. This is Credit 711. The goal of this objective of this program here today is presentation has to do with basic budgeting, okay? Basic budgeting, and let's add debt management as well. So it's very important that you got those things going together at the same time, money management and budgeting. It's like a circle. We have your net worth, and you go in a circle either with cash flow, budget, planning, or planning, budget, cash flow. It's like a continuous process, clockwise or counterclockwise. So stay tuned with the sequence there. Budgeting, planning, okay? All right, so the course objective is really about the healthy concept of keeping yourself pretty much in the know with this information. There are lots of software out there and resources to help you do better with your managing of your debt and your income. So debt versus paying off any future debt, planning. So I want to make this episode pretty clear for you where you can go for resources. And just remember one thing, I will also include this segment of this presentation on the back of your handbook when you contact me for a copy, okay? I just want you to have a clear understanding of financial situation and how you can plan and pay for your debt and how you can live within your means, okay? Have a workable budget, however small it is, to be able to work the budget. How to pay bills off and how to have an emergency cash flow, okay? At the same time, how you can save some little money, okay? Managing your debt and planning for the future. All the resource that has to do with budgeting and pay and debt management. So set up a budget that I know you can keep, I can keep, okay? Let's start with a savings account and be able to not only try to dip into it unless we have to, okay? These are some of the tips on budget, why budget matters. Outlined in this course on session 1 is what is net worth and why does it matter. Section 2 will cover tracking cash flow, income, and outgoing. In other words, what's coming in and what's going out of your pocket. So just basically have your pocket and put the money in one pocket and another outgoing one, pulling all your pocket out so you know that that's going out. And have a little pocket in front of you that you put a little savings there. However small it is, it matters, okay? Savings plan. So session 1 will deal with your network. That's what this discussion will be about. We are also going to be able to prepare what we call a network statement. Do you have any problem determining what your current value is, what you got in the bank, or how much you've saved? You have to start from right now, no matter how little you have. Know what is the current liability, what is your debt, and know what is your income. You should be able to assess the negative and positive income as well, okay? For you to be able to come up with what we call your net worth, okay? I know this sounds crazy. Some of you, net worth is not a whole lot. You can figure it out within 2 seconds. So what is a cash flow? How does it relate to money? It's simply a management cycle. What is cash flow? Cash flow is your income, your revenue, the money you get from McDonald's part-time job, or working at the bookstore, at the library, at your college. Outgoing expense is called liability, and that's what you pay out, okay? So it's very important that you know what income is and expenses for you to prepare what we call a statement for the period of monthly budget, okay? Controlling your spending and identifying expenditure to reduce your income savings, okay? Cash flow relates to money management cycle. So they provide some kind of a planned budget versus your actual income and expenses. So just remember that spending pattern should be planned and adjusted in order to be able to know what is your net worth. What do you have extra, okay? So try to meet your financial goal and objective. And the only way you can do that is try to record the split between cash flow and income, earning statement and income. The best way to do this is grab a composition book from a dollar store and just put a line between them and just write revenue, income, then expense. List all what you pay out, okay? Now, for those of you who who have mortgages, which I doubt, at your age 25, you have to worry about your principal, interest, and taxes and insurance. Most of you will probably worry about your auto loan, credit card, and what resources are out there. So listen up now with credit card and auto loan, which I know most of you will have some kind of debt on that. You want to check out this website called finance.yahoo.com, okay? That's finance.yahoo.com and type personal finance. That will give you some loads of information on how you can go about to budget with your finance. Banking and budget is also there. There are information there on career and work, college education, family and home, some information on insurance, loan, real estate, and retirement, which you guys don't have to worry about. But the other resources that are there that will help you with your banking and budgeting topic would cover checkings and savings account, which you should be focusing on, debt management, credit cards, credit reporting, which is what the show is all about, credit literacy. So you want to make sure you read about those information, the how-to guide to pay savings and with a budget. Yes, you can get out of debt by just simply go on those resources and find out what's there for you to utilize. Some of them even have a calculator that you can plug all your expenses and your income for you to see where you are with the cash flow. Another great resource on the website is called bankrate.com, and type the word literacy, financial literacy. Again, that's www.bankrate.com, financial literacy. They have all kinds of series of help there with series 1, essential budgeting, part 2 has credit card, mortgages, retirement, home equity, which you don't have to worry about, but you have to worry about credit scoring is there, which you want to read up on. Emergency funds, you want to read about that as well. And there's stuff there on insurance. There's another important section there on college funding that you want to read about. And investing, which I'm sure you don't do that yet. Estate planning, that's not something you should be doing now. Taxes, I don't think you should be worried about that, but read up on the college funding, credit card, credit report. Those sections you want to really read and focus on. Again, that's bankrate.com, financial literacy. There are also some other section there called part 13 called debt management, which you want to look into as well. Identity theft, that is a very big topic. I would suggest you read up on that as well. Retirement and smart borrowing. Smart borrowing you might want to read up on, but retirement, you're not there yet. The Federal Reserve Deposit Insurance, which is called the FDIC. Go on their website. They have tons of information there. www.fdic.gov. Consumer Money Smart. Type that in, okay? Again, that's www.fdic.gov. Money Smart. Okay, there are tons of modules there and information. You can even request stuff online to download, or you can get a CD-ROM. You can read, get from them to get some resources there. I believe they even have some spreadsheet there for you to be able to budget as well. So check out those banking resources and banking services. Borrowing Basic, Introduction to Credit Check. Check out also checking accounts and Money Matters, how to track your money. Put yourself first when you, in other words, have a system where you put yourself first, pay yourself first, and you pay your debt, and you put the income on the other side, whatever is left over, okay? You save. So to your credit is another information that's there. Your credit history and credit future information is on there as well. Now charge it right. Make credit card work for you. It's very important that you understand why you want to get a credit card and how to use it responsibly. There's tons of information on those websites as well. Owning your home, you're not there yet. I'll give you some information on that later when you start buying your own house. The National Endowment for Financial Education is another website that I want to make sure you keep in your arsenal as well. It's called www.smartaboutmoney.org. Again, smartaboutmoney.org. They have some money 10 basic way of organizing yourself, know where your money goes, shop smarter, look at your debt, reduce your debt, build a strong credit report, that's important, save for your future, set financial goals, and create a spending plan. Invest on real estate, which I don't think you're there yet, but other no-cost resources information you'll find also to do with savings, fitness, they call it. A guide to money financial. You can also call them at their toll-free number, which is 1-866-444-3272. Okay, that's 1-866-444-3272. Or just simply go onto their website, which is www.dol.gov. That's D as in dog, O as in orange, L as in Larry.gov. Okay, there's some facts there on savings. Okay, you can also go to the government website on investors on www.sec.gov. Investor. I don't think you're there yet, but these are information that are out there for you. There's another publication called Pablo. It's spelled Pueblo. They have tons of information, booklets, just small, short booklets you can read within 10 minutes. And their website is www.pueblo.gsa.gov. Okay, and I'll say it again. The website is www.pueblo.gsa.gov or 1-888-8-PABLO, Pueblo. I know I'm taking time to give you this information because that's where I pick up publication all the time that I read up on to see what's updated out there. It's only about $1. You can find 4 quarters around the house to buy that. Okay, the Federal Reserve Bank publication also is available for you as well. That's www.dallasfed.org. That's Dallas, DALLAS, Fed. I call it Dallas Fed. That's DALLASFED.org. Okay, that's another money management tools information. I'm giving you all this stuff because when you go to college, you better make sure you read up on this information. Some of this stuff will even help you with your accounting classes, your finance classes, your statistic classes, your management classes, whatever classes you take that has to do with financial tools. I'm already laying the foundation for you and the groundwork that will help you. Or simply go to the dollar store and grab a composition book and get your pencil, and you can create your own budget right there on a piece of paper. Other resources out there are Microsoft Excel, Intuit, it's INTUIT Quicken, or Microsoft Money, Microsoft Office. Accounting Express is another resource for financial tool. Outside of from this section, you will also find information to do with continuing recording daily income and expense. You can always visit the Yahoo website that I mentioned earlier in the program, How to Guide to Put Savings Away. And that website is finance.yahoo.com. Okay? Finance.yahoo.com. They have information on how to guide banking, budgeting, and don't forget, go to bankrate.com as well. Okay? That's another simple budgeting website as well. I am loading you with this stuff. I hope they will become useful one day. You can also take some assessment quiz on those websites. One of them is www.smartaboutmoney.org. So you go there, you take a quiz, and it will put you in some kind of a rhythm on your budget. And this way you will be able to learn all the aspects of how to budget. Okay? Again, that's smartaboutmoney.org. Okay? All right. I'm not going to give up on you guys. I want you to learn as many stuff under your belt regarding finance and budgeting. And of course, all the previous segment we did before earlier one of them was consumerfinance.gov and mymoney.gov. According to Kermer, that's a credit agency out there that will monitor your credit report if you want to do that. But you don't need to do that. You can simply go to annualcreditreport.com and you can monitor your own free credit report. Again, that's annualcreditreport.com. I want to thank you for watching the segment of Credit 711 Handbook. You need to reach me. Don't hesitate to email me on helpfulhatlady@gmail.com or helpfulhatlady@yahoo.com. Education is the most powerful tool that you can use to change the world, Nelson Mandela will say. So just remember, lifelong learning is an ongoing active process. We learn by doing. So knowing that you learn by doing and stick to your mind, Dale Carnegie will say, okay? Education is powerful. Again, I thank you for watching. I wish you well and drive responsibly. I'm your host, Agnes Genova.